I've been shopping. Got 7 2.4 metre long 100 by 100 threaded pine. So that's the idea, is that one of them goes across the back, one across the front, and the rest will sort of hang down. But this one here, the one at the front, will be lower, about 200 millimeters lower than the one at the back. I'll have to be a bit clever in the way I'll put the beams in between the two. So sort of like that, with the long bits along there. I'll dig this end in because it's obviously lower at that side. I'll just dig that down to get that level, and then this one I'll probably have to dig this end in a bit to make it level, but pretty much it's just going to sit like it is there. And then a bit from here to there, and from there to there, and the all thread will hang down from there to there until on this side, and there'll be a rectangle down the bottom. So it's suspended by the all thread with 4 posts, one in each corner. Dug it down a bit, but it still needs a bit more. So judging by that, it's going to need to go down about another 100 mil at least on that side and that end. Yeah, it's better. It's needs to get in a fraction more, probably maybe an inch, half an inch, but getting pretty close. So that's pretty good. But what I've noticed, I've got that much there and a whole lot more there, so I'm gonna have to move it that way, probably 100 mil or so, 4 inches. So I'll dig a bit more out and slide it across. So it's still level, and I've got about the same amount of, what would you call that, load bearing or overhang or whatever on one side, and same on the other. So that'll be right. I'm wondering whether maybe I should just dig that down a little bit on the far side so it sits flat. So it's sitting a bit up there, so all the weight's on the shoulder. Or do I put a bit of gravel or something down underneath that to spread the load? I'll think about that. So that's about where the front one's going to go, give or take a bit. And I've got enough space from here to the wall. I might nudge it towards me a little bit. I need enough space from here to the wall, just where the shoring boards will go down. And I want to have as little space between the shoring boards and the rock, so I'll backfill that with, I'm not sure what yet. Probably just gravel I dig out. I'll probably sieve it out and just put the 1 inch or ½ inch or whatever rough size down there. It seems like a good idea not to have actual clay in there. Clay swells up when it gets wet, so my logic says if it swells up, it'll push the boards out or bow the boards out. So I'd rather have just gravel, and then some hope if the water gets in, it'll just run down. I think I know what I mean. So I'll think about that end, and then I'll work on the back beam. So it's probably about where it's got to go. I'll just obviously make sure it's the same distance from there to there as it is from there to there. Make sure it's square, and dig down this end and see what happens to that end. I might dig both ends down a bit more to reduce the height difference. But I am planning on putting a bit of a lid on top, maybe some doors or something. So it'd be good for it to be on an angle so the water runs off. I think that's it for today. I'm knackered and I'm running out of light.